I don't.
There you go, Mike.
Wish I could hear.
Welcome back to the second segment of the hashtag Brothers of Baseball show. We are live, kicking it one more time, man. It has been it was a bit of a Sunday, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm going to try to refrain from talking about it, but it may just slip out here in just a second. The family is here, of course. There's Anna. There's, wait. There's Anna. There's Mike. Here's Willie. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing?
All right. Crazy week, all-star break. Here we are. First half's over.
Yeah. And just in case y'all are not noticing, Mike has on his old school Phillies jersey, and he's it looks like he's sitting in his car.
I'm actually at a party right now, but here I am.
This is a party. This is the hashtag Brothers of Baseball show. Anna, what's going on with you? How you doing, sissy?
Hey, Anna.
I'm doing good. Someone asked me earlier today, am I ready for the break? I'm like, what break? There's no break. I mean, we have the home run derby, the all-star game, then like a couple days, but that's not it. You know,
Isn't
there's no
this like
breaks in baseball?
Isn't this like the week technically after Wednesday? There's like no sports whatsoever for like 2 days out of the year.
There's the WNBA has games.
Yeah, the WNBA is still, and the summer league is still going too in the NBA. So,
right.
But yeah, this of course is a baseball show. So we got so much more to get into. We got the good. No, I'm sorry. We have the wildest windups in the history of the game. I can't wait to get Anna and Mike's takes on that. We've got the all-star break that by the end of the week the show will have come and gone. We of course have the power rankings coming in the third segment. So before we go any further, this second segment, it is being brought to you by the catastrophic flooding in Central Texas, y'all. It is continuing. As a matter of fact, on Sunday, I heard a report that they're expecting even more rain, and the Guadalupe River is going to continue to crest. And it has continued to leave a horrific mark on the people. And Convoy Hope is here at ground zero to deliver hope and hope to flood survivors. Help provide immediate relief to those impacted by the Texas flooding through the Convoy of Hope Crisis Help or Crisis Relief Fund at convoyofhope.org. Again, convoyofhope.org. Okay, so we're going to start with the week that was, like we always do. And two of us are a little happy. One of us of the two might be a little disappointed. And then the third one of us, well, Mike, I didn't mean to throw you on the spot. As I was getting prepared for the show, I did not have the outcome of Sunday's finale for your Phillies against the Padres. So why don't we start with you right there in terms of the rubber match the rubber match between the Padres and the Phillies on Sunday. What happened and what took place and who won the series?
Phillies took 2 out of 3 from the Padres, won 5-4. Chris Sanchez, just dominant. Got paid his $50,000 bonus, even though he was asked to play in the All-Star game. He declined it along with Zach Wheeler. So Phillies take 2 of 3 from the Padres and hold on and, go in a half game out behind the Mets.
That's not bad because I was really concerned about your Phillies there for a second. It was not looking good at all, particularly after dropping 2 of 3 to the Giants in San Francisco, and then in the rubber match against the Padres, as we just mentioned, up into the game against the Giants on Sunday, the Phillies again forgot how to swing the bats because they had only scored 10 runs all week.
Yeah, it's been Dave Dombrowski has his has his work cut out for him come the deadline, and I believe he's on the hot seat. Like, his trades just haven't worked out, and somebody better, John Middleton better light a fire under, you know what, to get, I don't care if you got to get Clase, Quan, go out, get somebody for lineup, get a closer. I'll leave it at that because I could go on a real tangent right now. You got me fired up.
And it doesn't take much for Mike to get fired up. I think he's fired up all the doggone time. So it is what
I
it
wish.
is. It is what it is there. Okay. So for the Twins, Anna, how about that? 2 out of 3 from the Cubs, who were playing so very well. And then you had an opportunity to get the sweep against the Pirates, but something along the way happened.
Yeah, we lost. So we won 2 out of 3. Awesome. But we had a chance to get back to 500. It's disappointing. We're now 2 games under 500 again, going into the break, but we're right there. So it's hard to be disappointed, winning 3 series in a row. We had a chance to sweep 3 series in a row and drop the last game of, all of them. So, I don't know. I mean, the team's definitely playing a lot better. The Friday night matchup between Paul Skeens and Joe Ryan was crazy. Kind of one for the ages, I think, in a sense. A regular season game that just was wild, but the team's playing better. I think, the next couple weeks here after the All-Star game are really going to determine what happens moving forward because we're right in there. So no reason to, sell at this point, but we'll see.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what was crazy about the week that was for the Twins? In the first game of the game or the series against the Pirates and the last game against in the series against the Cubs, identical scores of 8-1. That's wild. All Twins fans, go and get lottery tickets today.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. So for the Athletics, I am happy to report that, and we talked about this in the last episode because at that time, we didn't know whether or not we were going to have that rubber match victory against the Giants. Well, we ended up dropping the rubber match to the G-Men. And then, of course, we take 2 out of 3 from the Braves and then 2 out of 3 from the Red Hot Blue Jays. So this is crazy because in the A's, those were 3 straight one-run games preceded by 2 blowouts, one of which we blew out somebody. And then again, we got blown out. So all in all, a week that was worthy of all of us celebrating. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
For
once.
Yeah, for at least once for a long time. So I think we should give each other this.
Absolutely.
All right, very good. So we got a comment here already. What's going on, Pigskin Petey? Twins 500 at the break. Anna?
They're not, though.
They're 2 games under, right?
Yeah, they lost the game. If they would have won today, or they would have won Sunday, they would have been 500. But because they're 2 under. But like I said, we're right there.
Yeah,
we're close. So
everybody's right there. And then of course, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights always checking in on the big homie Darian Hopkins's YouTube channel. Hey everyone, happy Sunday and happy break for everybody everybody's going into the break. I mean, broadcasters, fans, talking heads like us, all of us are going into the break with some stuff. So cool, very cool. All right, so I want to go ahead and get to this because to me, this is a fun thing that I put together. And let me go ahead and spill the beans. I was worried about the show because I had uploaded several videos and pieced them together for this next segment of the show, but everything was on my phone. But luckily, I have an iPhone like Anna and like Mike does, or like they do. And I was thinking right before we went on the air, I said, oh my gosh, I don't have the doggone video for Did You See That? And I said, oh, wait, it might be in the cloud. So guess what? It was in the cloud. And the cloud has spoken. And not only has the cloud spoken, these guys have spoken too.
Oh my God! Did you see that? Oh my God! Did you see that?
So Anna and Mike just kind of disappeared, but I'm hoping he'll come back. But I got to go ahead and get this thing on the stage because this is some of the wildest windups in the history of this great game. And I'm going to put it on the stage for everybody out there that's watching, checking us out on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram TV, and of course, Twitter. We're going to go ahead and play this thing because I had a great time putting this thing together. And here we go. Some of them have sound and some of them don't. But so here we're going to enjoy this. That's Dan Quisenberry, and that might be before your time.
Quiet man who just goes out and does the job.
Hit to Kobe from the Pittsburgh Steelers or Pirates. Luis Tion. Look at that mustache. Look at that. And then you have this guy, Hideo Nomo. Look at this guy. Look at that. That is wild. And then El Duque.
The pitch to A-Rod. There's the defense pitch up high. Want to know the ultra change, but not thrown for a strike. For all we.
And then there's Dontrell Willis. Dontrell. East Oakland's own. He strikes out. And then this guy right here. Look at this dude, man. Johnny Cueto for the Giants. This is a shimmy, double shimmy. And then this dude, Nestor Cortez. Look at this. But then I found this one should excite Mike. Look at the fans behind. And then I found these two. Look at this guy. Look at this guy right here. I mean, it just disappears. But then I left save the best for last. Here we go.
It's like a dance move.
That is completely wild. Anna, what do you say to those weird windups? And anybody that we just saw, anybody that I left off the list that you're thinking of?
Yeah, I mean, the Twins had a reliever for quite some time, Pat Neshek, that had just one of the wildest motions and not only in his windup, but just his pitching motion was crazy. But so many of those look like dance moves. They're kind of fun, but also I feel like that would be distracting as a hitter. Like, how do you even concentrate on looking for where the pitch is coming if you've got all that going on,
Yeah, for sure. Mike, did you get a chance to see the windups, the wild windups?
I don't know. I'm having bad static on my end.
Yeah. Okay, so let me see if I can. Let's see if he keeps disappearing.
Yeah.
Stay there and turn your. I'll mute your microphone so we can't hear the static. But put your camera back on so you can at least see it and people can see your facial reaction, because I'm gonna play it again real quick. Just let me know. Let's see when you are back online. He's not back online yet. Okay, he's gone again for real. Okay, so if he does come back online in the next couple minutes, we'll play it again. But I just thought I don't know what made me even come up with that topic for the show. Oh, you know what? I know exactly what it was. I was getting ready for the show and I saw something on Instagram and I was like, wildest windups in the history of the sport. Okay, Mike. So this is what I want you to do. We're gonna mute your microphone. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video again. We want to see your facial expressions from these cats with these wild windups from back in the day. So here we go.
Quiet man who just goes out and does the job.
Louis Tion. Remember this guy, Mike? Shake your head.
Take a look at just how far he throws. That knee really drops.
El Duque.
The pitch to A-Rod. There's the Ephus pitch up high. Want to know the ultra change, but not thrown for a strike. For all we.
High kicking from
Dontrell Willis.
Dontrell Willis.
Look at this dude.
Double shimmy. A little hesitation from Nestor.
But then, Mike, this is one you're gonna love right here. Remember this? Look at the crowd behind. I think Mike was at this game. And then I found this one. Look at this guy. And then this dude right here. This is just absolutely ridiculous. He did a complete pirouette, Mike. So you can. I'm gonna unmute you. You can kind of tell us what you're thinking.
Classics. I mean, the first two were Dan Quisenberry and Kent DeColvey.
Kent DeColvey, yep. Kent DeColvey. And
then Hideo Nomo with the Dodgers.
Yep.
El Duque. I'm trying to Louis Tiant.
Mm-hmm.
I was very young back then.
Yeah. I think we all were. I don't know if Anna was even here yet, but the thing is that Kent DeColvey.
I remember Craig Kimbrell when they were imitating him when he was with the Braves against the Phillies. Matter of fact, somebody just pulled that up on social media just recently.
Yeah, that's what spawned this particular topic into the show, because I was like, this is interesting. But I thought that was pretty cool. I asked Anna if there was anybody that was on the video that did not make the team or did not make the list that she thought of, and she gave one of the Twins' former relievers. Anybody for you that that may have not been on the video that made you think something like that, or think of a person or a pitcher that did something crazy like that?
Asking me?
Yeah.
Fernando Valenzuela. When he would look up and then, his windup was in the air and just, he would bring it down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Fernando Valenzuela he not only was a great pitcher, he was a culture shifter. I mean, when he came up from Mexico and played for the Dodgers and couldn't speak English and all those things, I mean, everybody fell in love with Fernando.
Fernando Mania.
Mm-hmm. That's what it was. Okay. Go ahead, Mike.
I was going to say I didn't want to toot the Phillies horn, but Phillies were the first team to beat him back in '81. Well, it's true. He went up against Steve Carlton in L.A.
Yeah. Was that in the playoffs?
No, it was a regular season.
It was a regular season game?
Squared off.
All right. So with that being said, that's the end of the second segment. Come on back. We're going to get to some all-star stuff. There's Mike. There's Mike. There's Anna. This is a hashtag Brothers Baseball Show. Y'all know what to do. Come on back and holler at us. Oh, we're going to mute our mics and turn off our cams. Okay, come on back. Fellas, life can be heavy. Balancing responsibilities, handling stress, and managing your mental health. It's not easy, but you don't have to carry it all alone. At Don't Jump Life Coach Solutions, we understand the unique challenges men face. I am Willie Epting Jr., a certified life coach, and I'm here to help you navigate life's pressures, build resilience, and regain control of your mental health. Take that first step forward to a stronger, healthier you. Call us at 469-358-5241 for your free consultation today. Balancing responsibilities, handling stress, and managing your mental health. Life can be heavy. I'm here to help you navigate handling stress and managing your mental health. Call us at 469-358-5241 for your free consultation today. It's not easy, but you don't have to carry it all alone. Take that first step forward to a stronger, healthier you. Don't Jump Life Coach Solutions, because even the strongest men need support, and it starts here.
Here at the ShakeBack Media Group, we pride ourselves on unity. Here are just a few members of our family.
Steve C. Tucker on the call with us on this Saturday. Welcome to the ShakeBack Sports Show. OT, sir, how are you doing today?
Thanks, Willie. I'm doing well. It's an honor to be on the show with you.
LSU Jim Thorpe Award winner, Dallas Cowboy draft pick, number 6 overall, and also Super Bowl champion. And who am I talking about? I am talking about nobody other than the one, the only, Morris Mo Claiborne. Mo, welcome to the show, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm well, man. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me.
Baby doll Riley. Bridget, welcome to the ShakeBack Sports Show. How are you?
I'm well. You know what? You are better than Buffalo.
Doak Walker Award winner, draftee by the San Francisco 49ers in the second round of the 2012-11 draft. I am talking about none other than LaMichael James. LaMike, what's up, man?
Man, how you doing?
Yeah, I think I just played the same intro again, but that's what happens when you fall in love with a truth. And I like to see Anna shimming. So we are here. Okay. Welcome back to the third and final segment of the Hashtag Brother Baseball show. BGC Sports Network, of course. Man, we just had some fun with some of the craziest windups we've ever seen in Major League Baseball. We did get a chance to make Anna laugh, so that was entertaining in itself. We're going to get to the All-Star Week festivities here in just a second. We're going to have to hurry up because we got the power rankings too. So, and then I don't know if we're going to get to the first half Indie Awards, but you know what? We shall see. I'm going to do my very best to guide this thing to a soft landing. So let's go ahead and kill the music and get this thing going. All right, just in case you missed it there, we actually just said that this third and final segment, it is being brought to you by Lake Crest Casino and Hotel. Are you looking for a relaxing getaway where you can play all day and escape the tedious grind of life? Then plan your getaway today at Lake Crest Casino and Hotel, Ardmore's premier gaming destination, and let the winning begin. Feature more than 1,000 of the latest games, plus an array of amenities, including an incredible restaurant, exceptional retail experiences, and a resort-style pool. Lake Crest offers everything you need for an unforgettable experience and a winning experience and an unforgettable escape. Book your stay today and go all in on one of the area's most exciting destinations, Lake Crest Casino and Hotel. Just visit lakecrestcasino.com, lakecrestcasino.com. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the festivities or the continued festivities here. I think we want to go ahead and get to the power rankings, Big Day. So you need to go ahead and cue the music because we have the top 5 in the American League. We have the top 5 in the National League. We have just a bit outside in both leagues. And then we have the top 10 in the majors. This should be very, very interesting. Let's run through this real quickly. Anna, go. Your top 5 in the AL.
Tigers, Astros, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Yankees.
One more time.
Tigers, Astros, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Yankees.
Just a bit outside.
Seattle Mariners and Tampa Bay Rays.
Okay. Mike, your top 5 in the American League, real quick.
Detroit, Astros, Blue Jays, Red Sox, Yankees.
You're just a bit outside.
Hold on. Twins, Mariners, and Rays.
Okay. Is this? I'm gonna say ditto. And my just a bit outside is the Tampa Bay Rays as well as the Texas Rangers and the Minnesota Twins. Okay. Top 5 in the National League. Anna, go.
Cubs, Dodgers, Brewers, Mets, Phillies.
One more time.
Cubs, Dodgers, Brewers, Mets, Phillies.
Okay. And you're just a bit outside?
Padres, Giants, Cardinals, and Reds.
Right, there you go. Okay. Mike, top 5 in the National League. Go.
Dodgers, Cubs, Mets, Brewers, Phillies.
Just a bit outside?
Padres, Giants, Reds.
All right. I'm going to say ditto again to Anna. And for the top 5 as well as the hashtag Jabo, because once again, either I looked on her paper. Well, I probably looked on her paper because she's way smarter than I am. So that's what it is. All right, Mike, top 10 in the majors. Go.
Tigers, Dodgers, Astros, Cubs, Blue Jays, Brewers, Phillies, Yankees, Giants, Padres.
One more time, please.
Tigers, Dodgers, Astros, Cubs, Blue Jays, Brewers, Phillies, Yankees, Giants, Padres.
All right, Anna.
Tigers, Cubs, Dodgers, Brewers, Mets, Astros, Blue Jays, Phillies, Red Sox, Yankees.
I forgot the Mets.
The Mets? No, you put the Mets in there before Philly, right?
I did.
No, Mike.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So we're just going to take Philly out and put the Mets in there. And for me, I do apologize. I am going to have a sacrifice bunt on this one because, as I said in the second segment, I lost my phone and my top 10 in the majors were on my phone and it did not show up on my notes. So I do apologize for that. Okay, let's get to some all-starring. So Brewer starting rookie pitcher Jacob Misiorowski is selected as a reserve only after a handful of starts. Anna, I think he's 4-1 with a sub 2.5 ERA.
Right.
Is this good or bad for baseball?
I think it's good. I mean, the fans they're trying to appeal to more fans. He's hot right now. Is it early? 100%. But I do think it's good for the game overall. I know that some of the Phillies players had some beef about it, and there's some other players that did. But he's also been really, really good, and you can't discount that. Like, no matter what you say, yeah, it's only been 5 starts, but he's been really dominant. So I say if this is going to appeal to more people, do it.
Mike, your thoughts?
Absolutely. It's some new, fresh blood. The guy will showcase his talent and, see what he can bring for, representing the National League.
So, I mean, I know the starting pitching prowess in the National League is pretty deep, even from a middle reliever and even a closer standpoint. Do we feel as though that because one of those other guys that may have not been selected, that probably in most years would have been selected, that the fact that this rookie has really just I mean, he's really helped the Brewers get to where they are. They've been playing some great baseball. I'm not asking a question. I'm just kind of giving my 2 cents at this point. But I think for what you guys said, and I echo the same sentiments, that I think it is good for baseball in the fact that he's 23 years old. When his very first pitch in the majors, guys, he hit the gun at, I think it was 101.5. So if the All-Star game is truly a exhibition game and Mike has decided that he doesn't want to be a part of the show anymore again, and now he's back. If it's
Having just difficulties over here.
If it's truly about the fans, and I think it's a good decision. Okay, so let's move on to the next portion of the show, predicting the home run derby winner. And we already know that Byron Buxton is a late entry. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is a late entry. Brent Rooker is a late entry. Who else am I? I'm missing somebody. Ronald. No, I didn't say Ronald. Who? Say it again?
Raleigh.
Yeah, Cal Raleigh.
Matt Olson is replacing Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay, so Matt Olson is replacing, and I think that's a good idea for a health standpoint.
James Wood is the other one.
James Wood from the Washington Nationals, who has been killing it this year. So, Anna, your prediction on who's going to win this home run derby? Well, you know what? Before that, let's look at some of the names that we normally recognize that are not here. You have Pete Alonso, a 2-time winner. You have Bryce Harper. You have Mike Trout that's not here. You have name anybody else.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge is not here. Yep.
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto. And Juan Soto didn't even get a nod for a position in the game. So, but that's crazy. So a lot of these players, Manny Machado's not there. Just a Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani's not there participating. So it's crazy. But out of the participants, who do we feel has the best chance to pull the upset? Or who do we think is the favorite? But then who do we think is that one that could come out of nowhere? Anna? Sorry.
I think Cal Raleigh probably is the favorite to win it. He's just been crazy, out of control with all of his home runs. If you want my dark horse pick though, I say Buxton. Dude has so much power. I think he's just been so underestimated career-wise, even I think just because of all of his injuries, but dude hit for the cycle on Saturday on his bobblehead day, went 5 for 5. He's on fire. So he carries that in. I think he has a good chance to, kind of surprise people.
Mm-hmm. And good for him because, like you said, the injuries that he sustained and his final hit to reach the cycle was the home run, which is dope in itself. All right. So, Mike, that's Anna's take. Who do you feel or tell us about your idea?
I'm going to go with Cal Raleigh because the guy's just, you hardly ever see a catcher win this thing. But then again, you don't have many catchers with power like he's doing this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think if there's anybody, I would say underrated, I would go Matt Olson because, he's usually a 30 home run guy during the season or has been for the last couple of years in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and one name that we failed to mention was Junior Caminero for the Tampa Bay Rays. Of course, they're playing great baseball. I kind of like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I kind of like O'Neal Cruz from the Pirates. I don't know why, because, he hasn't participated in this event before, like some of the others haven't. But, his team is in last place in the NL Central. So this is an opportunity for at least for him to spotlight his team and show how talented he is. So that's my choice to win the whole thing is O'Neal Cruz. All right. Who's going to win the game and who's going to be the MVP? Mike.
Say National League.
Yeah, of course you would. Anna, who's going to win the game?
I go American League. I have to. Plus, historically, the American League has won significantly more All-Star games in recent years anyways. So.
Don't forget the American League at one time had 14 teams opposed to the National League of 12 teams. That's going
Right.
back a ways.
Right. And I think for me, the National League, there are way more. This is going to sound crazy, a double superlative, but there are way more better teams in the National League than there are in the American League. So I believe that they're going to put it together, but then you just never know. You just never know. All right. 3 minutes left to go in the show. Let's get to the first half, unofficial first half awards. I've got Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, Manager of the Year, and Cy Young Award along with MVP. Again, my notes have been destroyed, but I'm going to go from memory on this. So my Rookie of the Year in the American League, I have Mr. Jacob Wilson from the West Sacramento Athletics. And for the National League, I can't remember who I had. So, Mike, you can tell us who your Rookie of the Years are in each league. Is Mike still there? We lost Mike again, didn't we?
I think so.
Okay, so Anna, yeah, we did. Nope. Well, he's there, but he's just not saying anything. Okay, Anna, so your Rookie of the Year in AL and the NL.
I have Jacob Wilson in the American League as well. For National League, I have such a hard time because a lot of people are saying Ohtani, and I just can't. So I'm gonna go.
No. Rookie of the Year. Rookie. Ohtani's not.
Oh, rookie. Sorry, MVP. I was thinking MVP and Rookie of the Year at the same time. Anyways, I'm going Jacob Mizrowski. I know it's early, but to me, he's been so dominant and he's been so good in such a short amount of time. If he keeps it up, there's no doubt he wins it in my mind.
Yeah, and that's actually who I had for my National League choice. Okay, comeback Comeback Player of the Year. Who you got in the American League?
I have Jacob deGrom. He has been definitely, like Jacob deGrom once was, if you will, in his early years before he got hurt and didn't have as, great of years. So he's been great. He was an easy pick for that one for me.
Right. Okay. Real quick. Let's just go ahead and run through them. And for the National League, real quick.
Christian Yelich.
Yes. Cy Young Award, both leagues.
I have Tariq Skubal and Paul Skeens, your starting pitchers for the All-Star game.
And your MVP of both leagues.
I have Cal Raleigh, and I went with Ohtani because no one else is close right now statistically.
Right. And Comeback Player of the Year for me in the National League, I have Clayton Kershaw, simply because I just wrote him off. And then in the American League, I have your boy. No, I actually have Mike Trout. Cy Young, I have Skubal as well. And in the National League, I had, oh my gosh, I can't remember who I had. MVP, I have Cal Raleigh as well. And in the National League, I actually have Shohei Ohtani. Okay, that is going to do it for this episode of the Hashtag Brothers of Baseball Show. Up next, the big homies. That, of course, is Greg Empire Sports. There's Anna for Mike, who's somewhere in oblivion. This is Willie. Y'all take care of each other. Y'all hug each other. And we'll holler at y'all again real soon. Peace. We out. Somewhere in oblivion.